fu ma nekk ku ma ko laajati naa ko defante yow ba sàmbali ci dem ba ko kenn laaj parce que fi ma nekk fa laa nekk kon nag ibeeku leen boo leen ibeeku wut si yéen laa des de nit ñi nag li olof jaay di wane kenn ganaari kenn moomul kenn ñu ibeeku te ñu gom suñ boppa loolu is very very important ñu wane ne fii lañ nekka waaye yow soo nekkee fii yaa nga fële yaa ngi dundum fii yaa ngi dal kon li sana wax kon maa ngi leen di sant di leen gërëm di leen wax ne ngeen baal ma àqa wax dafa métti waaye boo leen ma invité ma jógee baal ñu ñëw ba fii tant que politicien wax rek lay def papa nga baal ma àqa jërëjëf.
Thank you, people. Thank you, Seattle. We DJ with volume. Jerry, that's right.
Yes. DJ Parboy.
Yes.
Fokuta. Mol Batata. Mol Lafare Kandidi Domande. Ale Fonsaje.
Yes.
Lumukunda Darboe demo bejang Ale Fonsaje.
No gisee waxi roxi bi Fanta. No gisee waxi roxi. No gisee waxi roxi bi.
Yes, let's do that.
One more song first.
Yes.
Exactly. Are we good at that? Yes. Yes. Yes.
I like the environment. But what do you want to do?
I need the mic.
Yes.
Seattle, Washington. We are here in Seattle, Washington. It's the Congress of the United Democratic Party, USA chapter. Definitely,
From
it
a brother
is.
to a brother.
I made this song.
USA chapter. This is the first time that the people of USA are here.
A lot of people ask me why do I make this song. I made this song for my brother because success, success has two types. He has success because success, another meaning of success is differences you make in other people's life. For 22 years, the whole Gambia was whole hostage until he freed everybody. So this song right here, you all join me. I dedicate this song to my brother. Run it.
This is Chess Kanseku Numukunda Darboe, a brother to Lawyer Darboe.
Okay.
Moko de Faral song many. That is just Kanse Kunumukunda Darboe, a brother to lawyer Darboe, of course, singing a song for his brother. He made this song a while back. That is just, of course, Atikoi Records, one of the Gambian artists based here in Seattle, Washington. That is just one of the brothers of Usenu Darboe based here in Seattle, Washington. He made that song for his brother sometimes late last year. If you are just joining us, this is the United Democratic Party Congress here in
back to the studio is not easy.
Here in Seattle, Washington. It's the first time you have delegates coming from all over the U.S. Some came from Atlanta, some came from Nebraska, some came from New York and other parts of the United States. Of course, the Lord Mayoress of Banjul, Rohim Maliglo, is in the building to attend this program. Of course, the Secretary General of the UDP, Lawyer Usenu Darboe himself, is here. The first time that he will be giving a speech after he was removed from his position as Vice President last year. You are all welcome to this event. Yéen ñi ñuy déglu di ñu seetaan fu ci waay nekk ci ñoneenti ko ñi àdduna ñu ngi leen ay bégee bu baax a baax a baax. ñu ngi fii nag ci Congress yi United Democratic Party USA chapter ñi nga xam ne ñooy UDP Seattle chapter nag ñoo organise event bi ci jamono ji nii. Gis ngeen waa UDP, gis ngeen Yellow Boys yi.
Thank you, people. Thank you, Seattle. Thank you, people from out of state. Thank you so much, people. Thank you, people. Thank you, people from out of state. Take a back seat, get your drink, relax, and think we'll keep going. I tell you, it's a beautiful day in Seattle. This is special.
kon mbokk yéen ñu koy seetaan di ko déglu fii ci Gambian Talents TV ñu ngi live and direct in Seattle, Washington. It is the Congress of the United Democratic Party UDP USA chapter. They have delegates coming from all over the USA. Several people have spoken.
Everybody's name, but like, thank you so much for making
from
this great day happen.
Nebraska.
We've
had Darboe spoke.
Thank you.
We've had Mr. Sidi Kanyi, who is the chairperson of the Seattle UDP chapter. Mr. Ture came from Minneapolis to speak, and of course our Iron Lady had also spoken. A lot of people. The Lord Mayoress of Banjul, Rohey Maliglo, obviously was the last speaker, and we have heard her message. Mom dal ben affaire rek la wax. Mune day dem te kenn du ko tiyé fofu la génn Gambian si Rohey Maliglo mune liggéey lu bari wax lu tuuti su lay nit di séntu fenn nga lifin leneen lum gaaral ne moom dafa yeloo nag ba xolam bi si boppam nag yeloo loolu la yàlla dogal that is what Rohey Maliglo said yéen ñi ñuy topp fii ci Gambian Talents TV yéen a ko gis ñu ngi bëggee nag United Democratic Party this minute live and direct from Seattle, Washington. Mbaringol ngal kontongal be tolnal kontongol am felale Seattle, Washington jang of course. Right now, member carrying Wolemuko United Democratic Party level la Congress of Soto Kanjang in Seattle. Ibajala ko diamla Jamal Diamta, Lord Mayor of Banjul Rohey Maliglo le labanta kumo sabatindila ala diamo kono Rohey Maliglo ya fole akodal. Mo kakala te nyininka ate botaminto akate mu yellow leti ate nete munkuta le fa juso fango nete munkuta ate wole faje akodung ate bitale molli la fita fengo fem fola dro yafo let diamula le tenteng ila diamola bari ate be mem fola ate doko menke banjun mo be nyaaye wo jele doko menke je nyin kari se tambila woto nga konto nga tentu nga jay. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are following us, we are here at Seattle, Washington. It is the Congress of the United Democratic Party chapter. Several people have spoken. The last speaker, of course, is the Lord Mayoress of Banjul. She claimed to be yellow and yellow all the way. She said she's yellow and even her heart is yellow. We've heard what she said. And asked her where she belongs to the UDP.
Drame kanji so sa jox ma ciabi jox ma sa bedroom dama nan top ci lal bi ni ci rousse bi may lek di ma fa fek sama rak ji di ma tajal ñetti ay ñetti reer ñetti ndek drame kanji so se tori Allah bala ren di dewen goor ñi jëkënte ko sukuta drame gërëme ko nak Penda Chéri Omar Diom mi ma jël tabal ma ci seen biir ma yëkëti kaddu nak ci jali ni képp kuy doomu may ma rek nga ñëw Seattle jale lu mu am rek jox na la ko bàyyi la ko nga dem boo waxee mu ne man maay jëwalu Seattle maa fi dëkk ba ma duggee ci xool bi ak léegi lépp lu ñu yëkkati may jali rek yëkkati na ko teg sama loxo dama ne loolu gëm yàlla weesu ko am xel mu dal weesuwu ko bëgg ñi nga nekkal fonk leen weesuwu loolu jali dundal ba mu yàgg loo dund doyul yàlla na la yàlla yokk nga yokk ba yëg ko yàlla na la yàlla defal jàmm dafa xat te suñu waajur wi suñu kilifa futur président Gambie war a jël kaddu ñu bëgg nag na kenn ku nekk dem bindu gis ngeen affaire élection ID moo ko yor ID gis nga toog fii di feccoo ko naanoo te doo bindu doo dem vote sa toogaay amul njariñ danga wees sa time for nothing. Man opposition laa nekk politique rek laay def dama bëgg kenn ku ci nekk nga dem jëwu dem nga bindu ay sa ay defar sa ID bu vote jotee nga waxu ba ci urne bi moom mii dafa jaay bakkanam jaay juddoom jaay dooleem jeexal ko takk ci gàmm kon li ngeen ko war a may mooy ngeen jox ko chance li mu bëgg a def ci gàmm la ñu waxoon ci président Ablaye Wade ñu naan mag la dañ ne nañ ko jox chance bi mu ñëw ci pouvoir bi am na 70 years mu ñëw toj Dakar tabaxaat ko ba mel ni Amérique talal highway yi lépp di dox kon dama ne li ma jàngatoon ci Ablaye Wade gis naa ko ci Alaaji Looye Darboe bi jox leen ko chance bi ngeen koy jox nag mooy ngeen dem bindu ji bu wote jotee ngeen dem ci urne bi kenn ku nekk jël sa wot sa kartam daal di koy ñëw jox ko Alaaji Looye Darboe bu date bi jotee ngeen bunge ko ba ci White House ba ngeen di ko poppandang waaw jox ko chance ngeen xam lan la mën ak lan la tële li muy xaree di ko xeex ba tey nii bu ngeen ko toppee jur jàmm mag yàgg naa jar naa bàyyi cim réew kon dama ni Gambie maa ngi bëgg ak ñi nekk ci Facebook bi ak ñëpp na kenn ku ne da wuti ID ndax xeex bi ID la te bu ko amul doo bokk te benn carte boo ko ñàkkalee sànni bu ko ñàkkee yaa ko xañ kon na ñëpp wuti ID asalaamaaleykum wa rahmatullah.
Yes, Bakari lafta aka ñinata kuma fulale la ay karfole dal e alaji Umaru Traoré mata yo fo nga honorable Ousseynou Numukunda Darboe wala bena diamula albesi ali lamoy
yo al hakete de lafta karfole di la no ñinata karfo menna te mo fenni UDP dingole mati jam jaye diya men ke bi anin ngana taymol fili kana jan nyamen bi akwo kum faramo anin ka sewo akomoto momo ni be jam dunia dawda sate wo sate korda su mo kafu ala e molu fi sande nyotu le domande du nin kon nanin men ngake jam 2021 nga sewo soto wole mu ñin ke be nga commit ridi sam fe ngo fenti ne men na kabilo waraka mo kilim funa be tubabu do ali mo kendo ñini mental kitla ay dum kabil alla kabilo kono menu tadi di sasot no lay faye aye be calculer aye safe aya fali ali mo gulindi anila nata lolu yata yela ridi saddada al yaajo dooru bege hanni la soto ika kemel lo soto ka wuli kilo soto bala sa tara wuli fula haajo be kunne maalo go jaaro ya ito bondi non ya kiji fon ton la ngaloje andu nim ko menim femu do la ni dibel ala inde mala de bayi la kili won ya ki jana te ke kemel je wala kel tan lulti je woto ni nombal membe dan nsi makato bay no de ni na kabilo ma mo soto ite fawla kabilo ba mo soto dungal la community kono mo kendo ñini me ala ta citro kala ta kuruya kala dungal la community kono a jibe minute ligi ta effort non aye be kunti aye safe ale ñoo contact bantala ale responsibility di amari na ay ta ya be la ko topoto ay be do wala niri sandal nata anala briefcase na ay lo ay men be safe ni nata ni me yara ni sedda ko do ni wonta be de misal ni sewo mu mebe akum fadula nga sewo mo wala mu woni because carte fa la be ya andu nema carte fa la so ita ka nyagal wala man nakuma so
abarika Traoré Gambian kolu Seattle kolu ala barika out of state mol men yalon koy nata mbal be tentula mbal jayila mba folalia ala barika nin ayatare kuma ko dem bije men sa fono men tambita abarika la mbo folale bar wo kumo tente da kono bara Allah na jang abunya ta siatul belema abunya tantel bema Lord Mayors abarika kabo banjul kela dimba al tuje because dimba membe ta bulu biya siata baki ke be tuje ko ina tani occasional abarika wala bari man ke fisir wanda wota kadu ise sino le banjul ya foko itina no la jam because do gol be bulu do ko mengalon konte aje nyala ngado fo jam ko truck stopo membe Banjul B is outside of Banjul city limit. Nyere yada. Trokol bukate la Banjul kono kote. Utoni kumbe mbonya mbe tentu la mbe chaila. Enila office manager o PA. Thank you so much. Ndara tumome ngate le taribanda. Adunta kono to ako mayor ese natale abarika wala. No what I get. Alaji Sidi Hamankanye. Hani bimbe tentu la ila alfaya koto nyim sotonta wala mafule barika inila dimbani siatul kono jam bari alaji sinis kaman akonga fare ko siatul musol meni tadiro ke abafola be ala barika te moto fola momo den dunda men alamu alaye jona ete yalon ne koy damman damman ete inke nona out of state fana mol meni yalon koy contribution okay alaji sidi haman kany ko ngafale ko ala barika o borin kolaje New York chapter, New York UDP chapter. They have donated $1,500 towards this occasion. Clap for them, please. Dollar wuli killing kemelulu yoledi prusiatul kolye fama koyala. Adung imanda wala people like Jennifer Mas fonge point out to moment ne ye kumandi ye dankuilan. Nte jealousy atul tijang. Bari moli afanye ko yete kumandi tumome nyanta menkele yo kele Alaji Umaru fanambo molle kono Ibrahima Touré nalam nomo nyo kendo Ramatullah bo molle kono yalon Fatmata wo mum fansungulati we menke na menke do aka fangle hani mate jamun jam ni nga fenke aka fangle bari suto tilto lundo so don dunda media kono ndiamuta tele kumandi 3 o'clock suto 3 o'clock sudo Seattle time akonyo ko jali ngalon ko suwo kutale barni aje nge kumandi ye kuma kanga men fo mbole jabe ka manke temba ali ngamuli kumande mol nata eko inate danko mol UDP gas chapter 500 UDP Finland chapter $100 UDP gas? What's gas?
Germany.
Germany. Okay. I didn't know what is gas. That's why I asked, you know. UDP Germany will fund $1 kemelulu di $500. Al bulo di fanada round of applause. UDP Finland na mol man si aje bake. But futa nyao nyanding. It's not how much you gave. It's the heart that counts. The thought process into giving is what counts. If an $1 came out, $100, round of applause, please. Numukunda Darboe demu benadi amula. Abulai Darboe demu. Kadisu ware demu. Niketa wolioti inyantaka wolia. Dobo kemo, pujeu kemo, simoto kemo. Karantasili manko yenyi mo sabole bula lunkili. Koki ma Darboe nyaki ma Darboe. Sakantaranga na ani wataranga si se muso de wa barika janinga na mandi mori kombanga na mandi mori beretenga na mandi mori suware samba khesi mbala suware hiju kun tawora wula ayole ke ala hiji kun wora wul tawora wula njangle ya tola ya ke suware ka dum wo silo ani mo tawora wula le ta iko UDP Texas chapter will find $300 still Al Bulodila. Maryland $400. Wow. Molba katakam. Maro Darboe dimma abarika. Diamo temela. Sane pala man tenkilingana anin kanne wali. Subol tankende domola dolo bata konfonna. Kirama ambanna anin tula wasubali. Kokima Darboe. Wallahi wala mtonya ati. ndada la kulioto lumen ayun kumande akonye jali Seattle na akonye ko me kumande jali adam manna de akonye ko lodu la ngi kumande wala momondi ngi lodu la le soto sane balama mamadi ini musuma mbal tentula mbal jayla bari tentrobe Seattle bele ngafu komando lafta ka sayinkan janim baro dabo dimma be diamula ngo jalol be New York man jali New York soto jalol be Atlanta jali Atlanta man soto jalol be Wisconsin be Minnesota wal man soto jali jumale sotonta ala barika Seattle. With that nga Michael the honorable lawyer Osenu Numukunda Bakari Dabola. Oh, Janimbe announced la Minnesota $500 al bulo. Thank you so much. Dabo Sankai Bismillah.
Unplug it, Pura. Unplug this for me.
Jali baraka bake.
Kata plug almond.
Yalo jalol be kerinde. Danu la final be kerinde. Eta buka danu do kete mo jalolete. So baraka bake. Wala ya try ko. Nata me munda ni nada mane ito fule.
Usman malari di mala. Sana Usman Manjang.
Mr. Chairman, members of the host committees, representatives of the various chapters spread across the United States of America, members of the broader Seattle community, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, when the various previous speakers spoke, I went on a reminiscence for the past 22 years. So many events, very nostalgic, and indeed very refreshing. I recall our young women under Samba, Jennifer Mas, Maimuna Sise, Ndegem Jata, Bintu Njai, and a host of young women that organized a women's rally. From Fifth Avenue to Grand Street, it was full, and you could see nothing other than yellow. It was on that day I saw Jennifer first on the platform, very fiery. She has mellowed now. She's more coherent, but very, very passionate. Of course, she and other women did for UDP what it takes people in a freedom movement to do for their movement. I salute your courage and I salute your contributions. Denver certainly sent me thinking of the morning of the 16th of April 2016, when in my last address to the crowd, I was kind of stammering, urging people to be civil, to be respectful to law, and not to do anything untoward. But then we must go out to accomplish our mission. I was momentarily interrupted by a colleague who was trying to prevail on me to stop the demonstration, but I told him that I could not. I would abdicate my responsibility to my slain brother if I called off the demonstration. Yes, previously I had resisted any attempt to go into the streets because I said, look, if you do go out, it was the children of the other people who are going to suffer when my own children are in the comforts of the United States of America, of England. But on that day, Numukunda was in Banjul. He was amongst people who were printing the flyers. On that day, Yama was in Banjul. She helped us in preparation. And on that day, Fanta was also in Banjul. So only two of my children who were out, Fenda and Adam. Nafisat, all of them were there. But not only did that give me the elan to go, but the last 10 minutes, I had a chat with very close family members. Sergeant Dur, my sister-in-law, she called and said, Papa Oselo, lebulen ko nangu, nangen ci def dara. I thought that was a great deal of encouragement. Yadam also called with a cracking voice and said, Baba, alkanini tijede nali yake atebete yala. I thought that was a great deal of encouragement to me. The last person who spoke to me on that day on the phone was Jojo, my stepdaughter, equally urging me to go out. And I thought that if my children, people so close to me, can tell me, look, you should go out, why should I listen to a colleague who was trying to stop me from going out? I went out, and I have not regretted it, and Gambia has not regretted it. Yes. But every event has to have the reason. Previously, there were no reasons. But this time, there was a reason. I have never doubted any government prerogative to arrest a person suspected of having committed a crime and to carry out the necessary investigation. But I refuse to accept, and in fact, I vehemently reject any notion that any government, however mightful, however powerful it might be, has the right to arrest any person, much more a citizen, subject him to torture, and brutally kill him, and dispose of him as an animal. I refuse to accept that, and that is why we had to go out. Because I also recall and reminisce my colleague, my learned friend, Bakari, contest interactions with me during his student days. Yes, I have stated in my undelivered allocutus that the function of the law should be to maximize the greatest happiness of the greatest number. And that I have always believed that without that utilitarianism, Marxist point of view of law will prevail. That is to say, the law is used to suppress the lumpen proletariat. That is what Karl Marx believed in. And I do not believe in that. I believe that the law maximizes the greatest happiness of the greatest number. And that is why we employ the law. That is why we call in aid the law to protect those underprivileged, to stand by those who could not afford the legal fees, to stand by those who were being suppressed very wrongly. And it is that determination that propelled me to do what I did in those years, and I hope I will continue to do so. And I want to say that I am wedded to the rule of law, until death do us part. My learned friend has stated that never again is what the TRRC has as its motto or as its vision. Never again, I do not believe, is limited to torture. Never again, I do not believe, is limited to the wholesome murder of people. In fact, what causes torture, what causes murders of people is what we should say never again to. And that is abdicating the rule of law. That is denying the enjoyment of law by people, trampling on the rights of the individuals. This is what has led to the creation of dictators. And this is what we must resist in the Gambia. And until we do so, we will not get the Gambia that we want. We are talking of the new Gambia. Yes, we thought there's a new Gambia, but this is the Gambia that we want. But that is what new Gambia must breed. Just not a new Gambia, but a Gambia that we really want. A Gambia that is free from corruption. A Gambia where the rule of law reigns supreme. Not where decisions are done on the whims and caprices of individuals. Not where cronyism, not where nepotism reigns, inefficiency, incompetence. This is what has led to what took place in Gambia's time. When you have incompetent people, when you have cronies, when you have people holding offices on account of their political affiliation, not because of their competence, then it breeds a state of anarchy, because they do not understand what the proper procedures are. They only think that things should be done in the way they think. And this is what we fought for all the years. And as the very previous speaker spoke, these were the things that were coming to my mind, reminiscing on them. Some of them very nostalgic, or others a little bit worrisome. And therefore, Mr. Chairman, I want to begin to acknowledge the presence of the Lord Mayor of our capital city, Banjul, some call Darboe Banjul, Honorable Rahim Malik Low, who has found time to attend this Congress. The first female mayor, elected mayor, is doing a tremendous job, as is shown in her presentation to you this morning, addressing the needs of a city faced with great problems. Through dedication, hard work, and innovative thinking, she and her council are systematically addressing problems, and we are proud of her and the great council and staff of BCC. I also want to acknowledge here the presence of Balokani, the chairman for Talinding Kunjang constituency, as well as the deputy regional chairperson for Kanifing administrative area. He was elected to both positions in absentia, and this was on account of his loyalty and devotion to our party. I'm very happy to see you here, but I will leave you behind. I'll take you along when I'm returning. I also wish to acknowledge, in our midst, our sister, Kasamandin Sise, the chairperson of the Atlanta chapter. She is the only, and in fact the first, that's a history, and so far the only chairperson of a chapter. And I want to say that this is a great feat. My daughter here, Fatmata Kante, has indicated her desire of seeing more women in positions of leadership, of seeing more women holding positions of responsibility in decision-making positions. And it is a desire that I want to say that is the policy of the United Democratic Party. That is why at our last Congress, we have 30% of our executive composed of women. And we are working towards having women contest for at least 30% of the elective offices under the banner of the United Democratic Party. So the opportunity is there for Gambian women in the organization, in the party called United Democratic Party. They have the opportunity, women have the opportunity to show their excellence, to show their potential. Mr. Chairman, I want to thank you all very much for taking the time from your busy schedules and exerting tremendous effort to be here today. I want to take a moment to especially thank our host here in the city of Seattle for working very hard over many days to make this gathering possible with all the financial and logistical challenges that it entails. I also want to thank our members, supporters, and the cross-section of citizens spread across the world, including those back home in the Gambia, who are not sitting here in the confines of this magnificent hall, but are here in spirit and watching the proceedings. I am profoundly grateful for the invitation to come and grace this important gathering of the UDP family. It is an affirmation of the strong and critical bond that has existed between the home-based component of our great party and its robust and fully engaged diaspora chapters. As a constituency spread across the globe and as individuals with standing commitment and exercising influence within your families and the broader communities from across the length and breadth of our beloved Gambia, you have always done your civic duties as citizens. The decades-old battle against tyranny was a long and hard journey, but throughout the fight, you stood up. Joined the trenches in more ways than one, from being a consistent wellspring of ideas to mobilizing resources and directly helping with our frontline political ground game to defeat and banish the brutal dictator and usher in a fledgling democracy. In times of tragedy and sorrow, in the pursuit of freedom and democracy, you gave us succor and strength to carry on by being committed and reliable foot soldiers, driven solely by patriotism and the proposition that the Gambia deserves to be free and democratic. The motivation of every member or supporter of the UDP, from those of you in the diaspora to those of us based back home, has always been the same, and it revolves around our shared belief in the pursuit of a Gambia that is free, democratic, and forward-looking. We are bound together by ideas we share even more so than the personal knowledge we have of each other. And indeed, Fatmata has expressed it so eloquently here that yesterday, people hugged her whom she didn't know. People shook her hand when she didn't, people that she didn't know. And this is what the United Democratic Party is all about. This is why a UDP member living here in the United States may never have personally known or seen Chairman Landin B. Sane of Mansakonko Area Council, but he can very quickly and readily identify with the capable and forward-looking governance and management style that this elected leader is employing in the running affairs of that council. The reason for that is the shared ideals that defines our party. Ladies and gentlemen, National Parliament. This mandate makes us the largest stakeholder in the transition period with direct responsibilities to voters. While we are no longer serving in cabinet, the commitment underlying the mandate voters have reposed in us remain our highest priority. We are affirmatively committed to the comprehensive and timely fulfillment of the Coalition Reform Agenda and the National Development Plan 2018-2021. In Parliament, our caucus will work with their colleagues in the diligent pursuit of what is in the best interest of the country and the citizens they serve. Our municipal leaders across, and may I also say city leaders across the country, are bringing transformative change to the structure, management, and service delivery of councils, and in the process have inspired great confidence in the minds of voters who elected them to serve them. From Basse to Banjul, citizens have seen in the short duration what a UDP-led council are all about. Leadership are focused, disciplined, transparent, and bringing the very essence of participatory democracy to the doorsteps of the citizens they are elected to serve. Individually and in sum, council leaders have shown they understand the challenges and the requisite solutions for their communities. They offer realistic approaches that relies on ongoing consultations at all stages of the governance and service delivery process. As party leader and as a citizen, I take great pride in how our councils are being run, and I'm confident that this trend of delivering solutions will continue and Gambians would feel vindicated that the trust they have reposed in our elected leaders is not misplaced. This is how we will continue to grow our party, attract and retain support of political independence who value honesty, integrity, and competence in governance. My colleagues and I, who are no longer serving in government, would focus exclusively in supporting our elected leaders to achieve and fulfill their commitment to the country in the positions of responsibility they serve. We will also be working diligently to strengthen democracy, the rule of law, and the pursuit of public policy that serves the greater good. We will vehemently oppose any attempt to subvert democracy or otherwise impede our people's fervent desire to live free and in dignity in this hard-won democracy, battered by the blood of countless dead, tortured and imprisoned and disappeared persons. There will be no return to the dark and ugly days that is fresh in the minds of all concerned citizens, inshallah. I want to implore all of you, by extension all Gambians, to remain vigilant and fully engaged in this democracy you have helped to birth, not as a favor to a party or an individual, but as a duty to oneself and the country that we love. Democracy is not a spectator sport, where one can concede the arena to others and still expect the desired outcome at all the time. To remain free and truly democratic requires participation. UDP is entirely the affair of you. It's the affair of you, its members. We would be long gone someday, but it's hope that the common bonds that has brought Solo Sanden Ajam Saka together, or the late Femi Peters and Tata Kamara of Janjambure, the late Okuta Thomas and Binta Maron of Joshua, together will endure in the renewed bonds that rekindled by succeeding generations of citizens, both in the Gambia itself or spread across the globe, wherever Gambians reside, to keep the honorable legacy of selfless services and participation going. When I look around this hall and beyond, I see good, committed people who seek nothing for themselves in their support for a party they believe in. Instead, you are giving your time, resources, and heart in the regular purpose of wanting what is best for your country. You have my gratitude and my prayers for being who you are. I urge you to remain resolute and focused and build this party of yours. Engage all Gambians across the entire political spectrum with maximum decorum, even in instances you disagree or in conduct you find disagreeable. Do not engage in divisive, ugly, and bitter rhetoric, however you may be provoked. Do not respond to the insult directed at us as your elected leaders or to you as individuals, whatever the intensity or purpose. Insults diminish all who engage in it, regardless of who starts it. I definitely, with all the emphasis I can muster, implore all members and supporters of our great party to respect and never insult any of our political opponents, from their leaders to the honorable members. We all belong to the larger Gambian family, and we seek only love and respect from our fellow citizens. Work together among yourselves in a cooperative and accommodative manner. Do not be impatient with each other and appreciate your diversity in all aspects and all times. Seek to build consensus and consult as widely as possible in all agendas that you pursue in your shared objectives. I should not leave you without this message. As Foreign Minister and as Vice President of the Republic of the Gambia, I want you to know that I did my utmost to serve the best interests of my country and uphold the oaths of the offices I was appointed in. I did so honestly and exerted maximum effort on behalf of our beloved nation and the good people I was called to serve. I assure you that the same is true of my colleagues from the UDP, whose company I was honored to share as a member of the cabinet. I thank you all again and wish you all the best. Gambia is proud of you, and together we shall get there. And together we shall build a Gambia that we want. And together we shall really enthrone the rule of law, and never again will tyranny surface in the Gambia. I thank you all.
That is A&M lawyer Usainu Darboe, the Secretary General of the United Democratic Party. That is A&M lawyer Usainu Darboe, Secretary General of the United Democratic Party. Who just finished giving his speech or statement. Lawyer Darboe obviously was here all the way from the Gambia, so it's like he's not done yet.
Lafta drum pour ka molte to ke jay kumol mel fota janto ya haklol bulandile sanyi muwang anim fiankoma ku dolla ay haklo bulandi musolla tambel mo jata musolti melie teol city kaja ko Gambia be alhalo men tay bo ko nonu fondin ko li ko jeto mo jena ba mas Maimuna Sise Ndegam Jata Anta Samba Haklo Bakang ya rally organized Musul Damane Yolo rally organized Kata Kabin Fizaral Street Kata for Grand Street Ibuka Femfenya na mankanedo abe muso Wawato lom kole abe kering Wawato lomu Mon meliaron ka ko pareta pour ikeni ola Gambia ye Wawato lomu moy fundita amanke bi jambarolti okunu jambarolo janba mas bolle kono metan la me jang contata ke janto ila na janto metan wala ka ko kunu membe bulilata menna kunu hani bi ibelare wala badalo manke ado majika ka ko badalo be kala na pati wanyende amanke mokil na patiti jamale la kapu jamale la pati wa mwenyende mel denta ya jibe ka ko membe la banko kan konko membe la banko kan o wanyanta bolale wala kafta nyoma nyim pati wa yalo mol melbe banta diaspora molo balton lambal jayla Ngakloba ka 1997 ni sidia sanya nata janto New York Jatiol Mujumal Ledi, Omar Trawale, Mamour Jaite, Lasana Tambajang, Bamba Jobate, and more Dantang. Watumo, more member for UDP, Diaspora, Amansia, Italem Makwe, na UDP ni, for Isundum, New York kono. Oslo men dunta New York kono, wale janjanta, kata Amerika banko gladueto. Omar Trawale narmol balte bilang. Diaspora molu, France, Fanaya Menke, UDP, it's the first chapter. UDP card combat France le, kana United States of America ni sida sanyang. It's the chapter lo. Pokola American adna natalo. Nakoku keno, Gambia, asung kata ateleti. Atele makoro ke. Atele makoro dinna na public addressing systems nyola. Atele makoro dinna pour mon nomotolo. Atele makoro dinna pour mbe sanso sanna men ngata ngafuta molma. Ba mukarajo soto, muka television soto, fonsi wule kata mol tara, atele yar blo fainka, woto Gambia, natra ko Gambia bota, atele ma alla kata ko jeto amando ya mumeke. Woto antel United Democratic Party, the fem fonola. For Gambia dil me bantala, for ke tedu ke jay. Kadi ko atele nyinke, bari at nan ningan ko ma felang nyar yalje. Wale ya sabu fang hani nota ka kudol ke ngamel ke no ala baraka bake pati wajinde amantra mobulo mirao pati wala ideas nyolo lokan wala pati yon wala ba samba kanda kan nyanga nyilla njikita nyina ko nyimo pati la me yalon ka ko momurumulu wal binale ya continue Patiol melialon kavo ko individuals nyol lemu wala mara e balota individuals nyol la wa patiol kabri individuals nyol pata jeto do patiol nyol ijanjanta ado UDP mame robe keno UDP la ka national nas keno UDP la 2016 kabri mol mutanu executive committee members nyol kata motang anin killing kabri mutanu tenu no patiol nyol janjanta barba patiol melialon kavo ko alla alota lahi dol mel ka lota sarto men kan moli o sarto yolle muta itamata o sarto lela wala yatna UDP man janjanno wala na UDP mo bondino akita candidate fo gagner nota ba nata non ka ko abal hal ko tenela tenu nimbi UDP ba fana be kala history le do monte patio ni babla ko anene soto taleno bar ka be soto reno wo wota kala no wa diaspora ko ala baraka ala contribution do balten la ale ni men ke janto bi solidarity kabo out of state do at a very short notice kana janto wo munyabo ko balti ngam men fon ko UDP men no pati ko te mano Gambia ngole fo ali men ke janto je fans pati ko dal ye fans mala bang fo e ba ke no dal ita nola muni ana ita nola kadu ko atelu kafta nyo kan tonya le kan atal man kafu nyokan fenyi ninkan mel kafla nyokan tonyala ani memma ke tonyata ni fenyi ni wala ni ko be nyinga ba entel be na bude o kala jinto imadinna bari mi ko mel be ni ministre $500 mel be Maryland $400 dulal to tare way munan kratel lam patioti me yaron kafako Gambian consulate me atel lam patioti me yaron kafako bosi wasno mella ala baraka kamen fo molié Gamen fo molen ko ale menkente hanisa da makai ale menken hanisa da makai kanka patio nyaton ko ti membo ko UDP sa dawda ya fanan tombo nunde ya ke pipi nyaton ko ti bar UDP dunta halo ko men kono UDP fam na jamano men kono sa dawda ta man ko ti sa dawda son ya ko bandala wato muneti amuta asoron abute afa wala mo bari o makani mole muru koma wodon tanga men soto UDP patili da ko tem masoto jando adum patili da ko tem sa to soto la jando kadu ko men kata jando UDP form la wato mena wala to soto la nyim banko kan ko tenke kadu ko mo wala to sona soto nyim banko kan ko tenke balte la ten na badi ndu baltent lambal jayla Gambian kolu alla julol le bentella ndel fasa le yakendi al jamadun takasola ndel fasa wala na dol fatel kono ndel fasa wala na mol wudaita kana si America to dol kata France woto antel man fen soto fo ka fo Gambian koliye ala baraka ka fo Gambian kol ala baraka ka fo Gambian kol ala baraka ngali ngani yo jale adun inshallah alo ngani yo ni ngali ka fo ko ala botti malal ala baraka wassalam
Atlanta chapter, USA, $500 at the Atlanta chapter.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was A&M lawyer Husseinu Darboe, who actually just delivered his statement to the Seattle chapter. The people of Seattle here, you all witnessed and saw what transpired and happened here today. It is the National Congress of the United Democratic Party here in Seattle, Washington. Of course, you have seen what
Jali, I'm going to try to be biased. Yes.
You have seen him and what he has done and he has just said out there right now.
UDP kafo nyine betula yanen sama bera nyine betula ayo nyine betula o UDP kafo nyine betula yanen sama bera nyine betula loya tabako nyine betula sidika ko nyine betula services ko nyine betula.
A&M lawyer Husseinu Darboe just finished delivering his statement. Of course, we've all heard what he said. There is no doubt UDP is the biggest party in the Gambia from what he said.
Thank you.
And
I am going to try to be biased here.
Going ahead.
This was one of my favorite Jaliba's songs.
All other Gambian parties to actually do the same thing.
All of a sudden, I have a chance to play it here.
Challenge them to do the same thing.
So I'm going to keep playing it.
Highlighted some of his achievements as
you love it? Let's go, let's the party start.
Working as foreign minister as well as the vice president of the Gambia. Let's heard what lawyer Darboe has said there. Mbokk yi yéen a ngi seetaan Gambian Talents TV dégg ngeen lawyer Husseinu Darboe moom mi nga xam ne mooy UDP parti bi li nga xam ne loolu la jot a wax ci jamono ji gaaral na ay kàddu nag gërëm ñëpp sant ñëpp wax moom bi nekkee vice président ak minister of foreign affairs li nga xam ne moom la liggéey boobu ci réewi Gambia ñaax na Gambien teem ñu nekk benn mu ne UDP parti bi kat luñ mun ci réewi Gambia beneen parti bi du loolu kon ñu ko
you are cutting my feeling. This is my favorite Jaliba song.
Seattle, Washington.
Yes. And I have the opportunity to play it in front of this beautiful lady. So I can stop. I'm going to be biased. And tears falling right now. Thank you. Mohammed, you can take over. Yes. Let's pray and keep playing.
UDP is the biggest party in the Gambia.
Let's pray.
If this is your
more
first time
food
following up, you
can enjoy. Thank you, people.
Watch it live on our platform. You can subscribe to Gambian.
We're gonna party for another hour or so. Thank you. No, we're gonna pray.
YouTube Gambian Talent Promotion.
Yes, let's pray. Pray. Yes. That's pirated, man. I don't want to pirate Jaliba. I don't want to pirate Jaliba. That's pirated in my own blood. Yes, it's one of my favorite songs. But yeah. Hey, folks, remember tomorrow free subo. Yes, you can come down there, enjoy yourself, have fun, barbecue, and all that stuff. Come enjoy. Tomorrow, UDP calling free barbecue. You don't want to miss that. If you missed it, you miss it out. Look at this.
Thank you very much.
Oh my God, I'm the luckiest man tonight. Jarga, you're gonna sleep tonight.
Yes, those of you that are following us here.
Thank you, people. Yeah, sure, for sure. Hey, remember tomorrow, free barbecue, Asway, where they load the containers. If you need any information, you can contact LA. LA is the one of the place. Contact LA, he will give you the information. Baba Darboe, Sana, Mr. Chairman, whoever you can contact. Just you get folks number, call the UDP people. Anybody, I know the place, I can tell you. And remember next month, the 14th, Tough Construction alongside Seattle Gambian Association. They have a symposium here. If you want to buy a house or a property in Gambia, you can come and just like, no, they're going to teach people how to buy properties and land in Gambia. It's free. Tough Gambia alongside the Seattle Gambian Association at the Northwest Methodist Church next month, the 14th. So things are lined up. We're going to do it, Seattle. Thank you a million times.
He has given some powerful statements there, of course. All you
yes,
can
let's pray. Paboy, Tom, Mohammed, Paboy, Drame, whatever, you pray. Yes. Thank you.
You can continue to follow us tomorrow, of course, they will be having a barbecue and we'll be there for you. Thank you to all our followers. Thank you to all our subscribers. Whether you are watching us through YouTube, Facebook.
Yes, can we have a silence, please? Just like 2 minutes of silence. Let's pray. Then we can do whatever. If you want to go home, you go home. If you want to party more, you party more. Whatever works for you. If you want to eat, you can go eat. There's more food here. There's a lot of food, man. Please, you can just eat and